Do I have any options?
No.
Are they served with salsa sauce or?
No, grasshopper fries are going to be served with warm meal sauce.
Mmm, delicious.
No, it's not delicious.
Okay.
Don't fake it. Would you eat grasshopper fries or not, for real?
I've come close to trying some things in Thailand, but
Okay.
no, I doubt grasshoppers.
Grasshopper fries.
No, it's not gonna
Okay, what if you did not know that this has grasshopper in it?
Well, I taste it, surely.
And
What do you mean, like fries, potato fries, and I can't taste a crunchy grasshopper or something which is crunchy in there?
How do you know that a grasshopper is crunchy? Have you had one before?
No, I've never had a grasshopper.
Okay.
But it looks crunchy, you know? Just
Yeah,
like,
yeah, it is crunchy. Well, today's news is all about insects are coming to our plates.
I should have worn my insect tie. Ah, never mind. Go on.
Okay.
Go on.
So what is your tie about, by the way?
Oh, it's
Vijay?
thank you for asking. It's a whale. It's the big blue whale. It's one of my favorite
Let me see. I can't
animals
see the whale.
of all time.
Oh, there it is.
It's a big blue whale.
Oh, it's nice.
Yeah, thank you.
So, insects are coming to your plate. And Singapore has just given a go-ahead to some of these insect dishes to be served.
I see.
So they're going to be served at Michelin star restaurants.
Wow.
And as you can see over here,
No.
and let's look at these.
With the eyes and everything.
Ah. That's where you get your protein.
Yeah, eyes are very nutritious.
Okay, Singapore says yes to edible insects. Now, this right here are the different kind of insects that you may be served.
Mm-hmm.
You can see that. This is the field cricket, the superworm, the lesser wax moth, the western honeybee. We'll be eating honeybees. Okay.
Lesser wax moth.
Yeah. And then great wax moths and the giant rhino beetle grub, the grasshopper,
Wow.
the common cricket right here. Ew. The banded cricket. Then we have the house cricket. Then we have the African migratory locust. And then comes to the worms, the mealworm, the silkworm. Now you're asking me, why am I showing you these pictures? It's because we will be eating these insects pretty soon.
Ew!
No, that's happening.
Surely we have a choice in the end. They're not going to force feed us, Leena.
I know, but the thing is, this is just a strategy to combat global warming.
Uh-huh, I see.
And they're trying to make it sustainable as well. Because what they're saying is that there are a lot of animals, the animal protein that we eat, that animal protein is not sustainable. As the population of this planet keeps on growing.
It's the farts of the cows.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Leena educated me on this. The cows, the fart of cows is one of the major contributors to global warming.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Who would have thought? Who would have thought?
The farts and the burps.
I see.
Right. And not just that, because when you need this immense amount of cattle, the cows, the sheep, the goats, the chickens, it's a huge piece of land, right? Where they are kept and fed and bred. Then that piece of land is being used for this process and it cannot be used for anything else. And once that piece of land has been stripped of its nutrients, nothing grows there for centuries. How much such land do we have on earth? There is going to be one time, there's going to be one day when we are going to be just like left with no land. There's going to come a time, and it's not too far away. It's not so far away as we like to think it is. And we think, actually, I think we live in this la-la land. That, everything's perfect. The glaciers aren't melting. The species aren't going extinct. The temperature isn't rising. The sea level isn't rising. Everything's just perfect. No, it's not. Everything is like we are like, in a way committing, this huge crime against Mother Earth, where we are stripping it of its resources. Of course, we are an invasive species. I don't expect anything else. But I do expect us to use our brains to be more sustainable as well. Not for the sake of Earth, but for the sake of us, really. Let's look at how these insects are going to be kept and bred in restaurants, and how various different organizations, like this organization right here in Germany, is trying to introduce new kind of food in which it's not just they're not only serving chicken and beef and vegetables, but they're also serving these insects as well. And a lot of people are not really accustomed to it. They get grossed out.
You don't say.
They get grossed out, but there are people out there who are saying it's possible, it can be done, especially because insects are so nutritious. They are an excellent source of protein. Okay, and some of the people who have tasted these insects, they say that some of these insects taste like chicken, some of them taste like peanut butter. Like it's not nasty at all once you start eating it. It's just getting in the habit, getting over that disgust factor of how it may taste, and the fact that you're eating a bug. So crickets actually taste like nuts if they are roasted, and if you fry them, they taste like fried chicken, and they smell like popcorn. So a lot of people are actually cooking these. Shehzad, you look kind of grossed out. I have the camera on your face.
No, I'm trying to understand it, and yeah, I'm open to it. Yeah.
Okay.
But I would have to be fooled into eating it first.
Okay, so we have to pull a mom on you once again.
Yep. Like Mom did for the mutton, the same has to be done for the...
Yeah, Mom did that for seafood. She did that for shrimps. She would hide shrimps in those spring rolls.
Love it.
Mom, you rock. Love you. Love you. So it's like they're saying it's actually yummy if you get around to it. And not only they're being eaten as insects, but they are used to make patties for burgers. They're used to make sauces. They're used to make, chips and stuff like that. So you don't actually think you're eating like a cricket.
Gotcha.
Or a worm.
Gotcha, right.
Yeah.
Do you think this will catch on?
That's an interesting question.
Because we also, there is like over 1 billion people that are Muslim and of different faiths.
Right.
Some food might not agree with their faith system as well.
Right. I understand. So Shehzad, eating insects, I don't think it's going to catch on by choice.
Oh, so it's the end of the world scenario, and
it's going to be a scenario where everything else is just too expensive. But you can eat these bugs these chips made out of, fireflies.
Oh, I like fireflies.
So yeah, that's gonna be, so they're very nutritious. They're more nutritious than much of the other food that we eat, and that's why they are very good sources of micronutrients, calcium, zinc, iron. That's very important. Bugs are very sustainable. They do not emit a lot of greenhouse gases. So there will come a time in the future where we'll not be able to afford producing this much meat in terms of chicken and goat and beef for humans, and then there would be a total cast of humans who would just be eating bugs. Yeah, I think it will catch on as a health trend. Yeah.
As a health trend, right.
Once it gets accepted and passed on by different governments, and how to serve them, how to eat them, because Singapore right now is a first. So anyone who wants to try this needs to go to Singapore.
So you're saying the Far East, places like Thailand and whatnot, who were considered barbaric because you're making roasting these insects on the street. This was 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago.
Right.
So they were actually ahead of their time.
Yes, they were. As simple as that. Would you be open to eating grasshopper fries? You can let us know by going on to the comments on this show. Until next time, peace out.